All right, welcome back, everybody. Turn 50. Lots of excitement going on here. I don't recall too much in terms of these messages. Boiling Bog is nice. Yeah. Meteorite Cliffs. Iram teleported in and beat up on more terracotta. Found a magic site. I didn't actually realize that site searching. Oh, site searching is after the rituals. Yep, that makes sense. Assassinated a couple of sages, which means that I get to walk home with a couple of lightless lanterns. Pretty spiffy. Took a swing at this shaman, and that was not so good, which is fine. Yeah, the bodyguard just went up and took care of business. um, Tianchi raiding with the satyrs, back in control over here. Sieging this. Had an agreement with Ashdod to grab these two provinces. So I'm going and picking those up now. And then go ahead and push west from there. I have to decide what to do with Ermor here. Like, Ermor is fighting Pelagia. You've seen some of that. And they're likely to win that fight, but they're presently blocking me. So maybe I should reach out to them and see if I work something out diplomatically rather than just plowing straight through. But I don't know. As you see, I got patrolled out here a lot because I need. This is a choke point for me to send my scouts through. I guess I could have sent them south way, but I just clicked go west, and this is the way that they chose. No lictors on patrol, so that's noteworthy because the lictors are the parts that I don't really want to deal with. If Ermor decides to just plow southeast and try to engage me over closer to home, I will need an actual strategy for the lictors, which will probably be just a lot of fire. And sure, they've got fire resistance 10, but well, fire spells do more than 10. So that'll be the plan, but we'll see. Yeah, I also don't actually remember the stats on lictors, and I'm not too keen to look them up right now. Like, I know that they hit really hard, so I can't just thug through there, but yeah. You're poked with a scout, I guess. Rigajo attacking Shiniyama. So these Otohimes do turn into dragons. Shiniyama was complaining because these guys all have this dragon pearl that gives them a temporary water gem, which the Shiniyama player feels is OP. The flip side is that it makes them much harder to, I guess not much harder, but notably harder to thug since they've got this slot that's taken. It doesn't matter for this raid, but it's just interesting observation. Shiniyama raiding with Tengus. Yes. Let's go ahead and see. Literally none of this bless does anything for Tengus, which, I mean, makes sense, but then why did Shiniyama like bother pursuing Tengus if they're not going to get a bless off of them? I guess they have dark vision. Like when I play Shinyama, I don't typically go for Bless other than just Bakemono sorcerers. But it's just kind of interesting. Not sure, like, when or how Shinyama got these Tengus. Another bounce in the plateau, which Ashdod again won. I'm guessing that Ashdod just plows north through Asphodel. I mean, why not? What else are they gonna do? They could go fight Ermor. It's not really a great proposition for them, though, because the Anakites, I don't think that they will do as well versus just Ermor, Skeletal Legions, and Rigor Mortis. Although, I don't know if Ermor even has Rigor Mortis. Because Anakites, they're fearsome, obviously. They have 5 encumbrance, and there's no reinvigoration, which means that after 20 rounds minimum or maximum, they are sleeping. And Ermor, if Ermor has fatigue spells like Rigor Mortis or even like Ghost Grip or something available to them, then they can basically put the Anakites to sleep and smack them really hard with lictors. So I'm guessing Ashdod doesn't really want to tango with that, which means that their options, since we just signed long-term peace, would be to go north into Arxiphalli, which Arxiphalli is a protectorate of Pythium, so that would mean de facto war with Pythium as well, or fighting Uruk, or fighting Asphodel. They've got some pickup opportunities in Asphodel. I think of those 3, Uruk is probably actually the best option for them. I think that their Bless and troops match up pretty well against Uruk. And they've certainly got more land than Uruk does. But we'll see what they decide. None of those are bad choices, although if they choose to engage with Pythium, they'll want more allies in that fight. Because Pythium is big. So let's go back to the messages. Anything else in here? Oh, yeah. I mean, we saw this previously. Events, extra tax in this last Nawala province. Supposed to patrol this out some more. Major summoning in Stratgus Abyss. I have blood mages there. I don't yet have the option to quote unquote assist him. Cool. Killed this ghost. Killed this earth gnome. Scouts and that sort of thing. Right. What else? So we're storming the castle. We already talked about that, so that should come as no surprise. Then I have to decide what my timing is going to look like for engaging with Satis proper. Not sure. You're going 29. Can you go further west? What happens if I give you air breathing? Does that help? It does. Okay. So I think that if I give you air breathing, then I can have you ready to engage with Satis's capital as well. And we'll be able to crack that in one turn and then figure out how exactly to engage with the defenders inside. Right. A couple turns back, I had a long sort of thoughts about what my long-term strategy might be. I think one thing that I didn't mention as much is that there are 2 thrones in Abyssea's lands. So strategically speaking, I'm probably supposed to fight Abyssea for them. That said, if I want to win, I need to grow quite a bit larger regardless. And I'm in no rush to engage with Abyssea. We've had a good relationship, and fighting Abyssea is miserable for me. Granted, fighting me is miserable for Abyssea, but it's not something that I need to engage with right now. What throne do they even have? Do they claim it? Throne of Spring? Throne of Spring is a nice throne. I already have this cross path. The growth is nice. It's only a 1-point throne as well, so it doesn't even help me towards victory that much. And my understanding is that Relay is going to be grabbing this pretty soon. So yeah, I should have granted more. I shouldn't have dismissed that idea out of hand, but realistically speaking, I'm not going to be going for Abyssea. Anything else worth noting? Yeah. Next turn should be the one that I get my, what's the thing that I wanted? My Flame Helmet from Ulm, which will let me start summoning Ifrits. Research, I'll grab Thom 5 for Gateway, and then research Construction 6, which will let me make Iron Skin helmets for said Ifrits, which is really important gear for them. Otherwise, they're pretty low on prot. And so that'll help a lot to be able to manufacture more thugs. Other than that, I'm going to start summoning some Fall Bears just because they seem fun. So this guy here is summoning Fall Bears. This province has switched from recruiting Shees to recruiting Witch Doctors. And then I'll go ahead and turn the Witch Doctors into some Fall Bears. And granted, I got no shortage of thugs already, but Fall Bears are fun. So let's go ahead and plan for that. Alright, so that should cover it across the board. Anything noteworthy? Province count is slowly climbing. Yeah. Income has stayed rather steady for a while, but once we actually cap Satis, then that'll increase quite a bit. Gem income has increased a lot even in the last few turns. Searching the Satis lands and capitalizing on that and doing some site searching spells, all of that has helped a lot. Research is going fine. Candles, they've been steady for a long time. And here's when I lost a bunch of archers in Satis, and now I've just replaced them with devils and the other thing. And we're still at 0 ascension points. At some point, unless the archers here will summon a Naiad, and then I'll probably pump my water gems into just summoning Naiad warriors. They're handy, and I can gateway them where they need to be. And they're free upkeep, which is honestly the most important thing to me right now. So I'll cover it. Thanks as always for watching. I'll see you on turn 51.